What's going on, guys? As you can see, the front of the Audi is all torn apart. Show you, I actually got into an accident. I had a possum. I hit a possum when I was down in Missouri. That's the damage it did. Right there. And I did have a lower valance on it. It destroyed it, completely destroyed it. So I bought some things that should be coming in here in the next, oh god, what the freak? Whew. Yeah, that was a big freaking bee, hit me in the head. Anyways, I bought some things that should be here at the end of the month, end of October, early November, for the Audi. So I thought, to get things ready, I am going to go ahead and pull my headlights, my front bumper. I had to pull the front bumper to get the headlights out, so pull my headlights. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sand them down really, really good, because I also bought a couple extra things that should be here today. So I'm going to go ahead and sand down my headlights really good, get them buffed out, and re-clear coat them. And then a little bit of a spoiler alert on what's coming up later in this video. I'm going to pull the housings apart, so a little bit of a spoiler. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the housings apart after I get the housing sanded down, and then I'll pull them apart and clear coat the lenses. So I'll be back with you guys. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to show you real quick. I've got the housings apart and ready to be sanded down. There's my front bumper, so I'll get back to you guys later. Alright guys, I have got one headlight assembly completely disassembled. That was a pain. Got the heat gun. There's the inner workings, the turn signal lens. The other one I haven't even touched yet, other than I clear coated it, and then I got to go back through and wet sand it back down and re-clear it. And here's the outer lens of the one I have apart now. So looks a lot better. If you guys, I forgot to show you guys what it looked like before, but looks a lot better than it did. You can still see all the where the clear coat was peeling originally, but not a big deal. Clean it up real good, sand it down, put another couple coats on there. So I'm going to get to gloss blacken the inner bezel and start tearing apart the other one. Alright, here's the inner part of the housing, and I've just completely blackened it all out, high gloss. It's a little rough, but I don't really care. But here's that. Putting a little Plasti Dip smoke on my turn signal cover, so now I'm going to start tearing apart this one. Alright, I know there isn't a video out there on how to tear apart the TT headlights. It's pretty basic on pretty much all the headlights on how to tear apart. You just got these little clips that hold the housing together, and then you have the urethane glue that goes around the whole outside of the outer housing to the back housing. Basically, just take a heat gun or a really hot hair dryer. And before that glue sets back up, grab you a flat head and just start pulling it apart. Once you get that started, you can slowly start pulling it apart. Try not to burn yourself. With a heat gun, it gets very hot, hence the name a heat gun. Duh. And also try not to break your housing either. That would be bad. Be sure you don't stay in one spot for too long because you will destroy your housing and melt the plastic. Which I melted a little bit of the plastic down here because I stayed in one spot too long. Just make sure you don't do that. Like me, an idiot. And this is a DIY, so I'm not responsible for any damages done to your headlights. But I am responsible for damage to my own.
Damage your own headlights?
Whew. Gooey, gooey, gooey. There is the, whew, ouch, ouch. There's the outer housing, and it is off. That'd be a pretty cool looking headlight. Just saying. Alright, this part on the Audis is actually pretty simple, pretty straightforward. The inner piece actually isn't even clipped in there, it's just kind of held in there by all the adhesive. Just kind of work it.
Work it like a runway model.
Yeah. Just kind of work it out of there, and it should pop out. You may have to give it a little bit of encouragement with a screwdriver. There it is. Outer plastic, set it somewhere where you do not scratch it, because you'll have to end up sanding it down and clear coating it again. And here is the inner piece, and if you want to take this apart and paint it and everything like I'm doing, it's actually pretty simple. Just got little tabs in here. It just all kind of unsnaps. I say that, but it doesn't want to. And there it is. I'm going to get to cleaning this one up and get it painted and get the other one back together. Told you I'd have a surprise for you today. First item. The main reason why I have my headlights apart. Strips. LED strips. Not sure how they go in there. Really not sure how they go in there.
Or how they're going to fit. They're awful thick.
They are pretty thick, but I'll make them work. So that's the first item.
Box within a box.
Box in a box, guys. Box in a box.
Little you know, the surprise is another box.
Oh, another box.
Surprise is yet again a box.
This might give it away right here. Line up pin, throw out bearing. Ooh, I wonder what it is. Oh, stage 2 Kevlar carbon disc. And you gotta love the stage 2, lovely stage 2 pressure plate. Alright, what's going on, guys? Alright, so I know it's been, you can tell there's definitely a huge difference, time of day and everything. Well, I had to let the paint set overnight. So, paint's done, it's dry. I already got ahead of myself, didn't videotape. I'll show you what I've got going on so far. Alright. Got my Gorilla Glue epoxy down there. Get the LED strips on there. I went ahead and went with the exposed look instead of the white strips. So, let's get to it. Don't forget to clean the inside of your housing as well. And there you go. One headlight assembly done. Now I'm going to move to the next one and get it done as well. Be back with you guys when I start hooking it all up to the car. Alright, let me show you what I've got going on here. I figured out my daytime running lights, they run on this bottom wire here. So I splice into it to go to my white LEDs. My turn signal power wires is black with a green stripe. Ran that to my turn signal LEDs. Now I just need to figure out where I'm going to run my ground. And I've got a ground. Let me get to it and start wiring this thing up. And just in case if I have to take this back apart, I'm going to wrap these together. Something you probably really shouldn't do, but just in case if I have to take things back apart, put it back together, I'll be able to. Let me double check my ground though. Good ground. Let me get this all situated and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, I'm going to get to the other side. I'm going to get this one all bolted up and ready to go. I'm going to get to the other side and get it done. Alright guys, as you can hear, it's running in the background. This is actually the first startup in a couple weeks. So let me show you what the headlights look like. Passenger side turned out a lot better. Driver's side, not only just like the other one bulb, one LED is out there. This one turned on me when it was drying, and then these top three LEDs are burnt out. But turn on the turn signals real quick. Turns off the white LEDs and it turns on the yellows or the blinker, so the other one's still on. Alright guys, so that is my project there. Been going through a little bit of withdrawals of not driving my Audi, because I've been driving the turd. So for now, I'll be driving the Audi around, and stay tuned. I'm going to head to a meet on Saturday. So I'm going to a car meet. I'm going to take my girlfriend so she can see what it's like. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll have more coming. I'll probably be doing the tail lights next, doing some LED stuff for the tail lights. So stay tuned.